That's me. I'm the clueless one.
Bring her that way. Keep her neck turned. Bring her neck turned. Right, bring her neck in a turn. Bring her neck. Get her neck turned.
Hey y'all, it is future Aly once again, and once again, we never started this vlog or finished it. So that is what I am here to do. This is me trying out some Western saddles on Ari and had the best help from Carly. Could not have done it without Carly. I don't know anything about Western. Like I watched it, it looks nice, but clearly in the video you can see I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So it was really nice to have someone there and super experienced, as well as the seller of the saddle. He has been in the horse business for like mega years. Like when Carly found out that like it was him who was selling the saddle, she was like, oh, I know all his horses. I know these, they're good show horses. So the pressure was a little bit on. I definitely felt really out of my element and really shy. But let's see how I get on. I know how I did. You don't know. Watch.
You wanna sniff it? Who, much to my chagrin, instead of being 16 something like she was supposed to be, she's 14.3.
Oh.
Yes, come here.
There you go, horse.
No, that's so different than the
like,
other
what the-
saddle.
I had a horse a while back, several years ago, for a friend, and it was the nicest horse. And I
How's
saw
it fit
right
under
in
there?
It's just a smidge wide, but
You
not
know,
bad.
nothing happened, and then all of a sudden, everybody wanted it.
Oh yeah.
And this one.
Well, and they're well built.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
last well, and these RS, I like these because they're made to start colts. You will need probably a total saddle fit girth.
Okay, that's doable.
And a cinch, because she is very forward, her heart girth. And that's, you know, I like these Western saddles because as long as you have a pad that can help correct, most things fit.
Yeah.
Because I think she could tolerate just a touch bigger pad, but it's not bad at all.
It's good. So what does it look like fit-wise, videoing so then Grace can also...
yeah.
Just about a pad on, but they're nice horses. So.
They're nice horses. You have very nice horses.
Oh, thank you.
So fit-wise...
Fit-wise, so I like the fit. It's a little wide. I always prefer a wide saddle to a narrow saddle.
Okay.
You can always fix a wide saddle with a pad unless it's like super wide. This, I think the pad is just a touch too narrow for this saddle. You can see.
Put a little heavier pad on it.
Yeah, if you feel it, it feels a little tight, but that's only because it's sitting lower. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel what you mean where
like
it's
that.
tight.
So if you put just like your show pad on, that would fix it.
Okay.
When you're looking for a saddle pad, if you got this saddle, I just do a 1
1
inch
inch?
pad.
Okay.
Instead
But
of
it looks
easily
good because
doable.
if it's level on the horse, see,
Yes.
the seat is level on the horse, the cantle and the horn are the same height.
yeah,
If you're
Cantle
too
and
narrow in
horn.
the front, it'll sit perch up in the front.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I see what you mean. It is pretty
See how
level.
the saddle
I
is.
wanted to say like it feels a little narrow, but it's not because it's just sitting lower.
Okay.
So that's a common in the Western saddles that people are like, oh, I need to get a thinner pad and a thinner pad, and it keeps getting tighter. But if thinner pad's not going to fix it, a thicker pad will. And the way you can tell that is this just is sitting a little low. Yeah,
So to say the weather clearance.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know Western.
well, and I lifted that up.
Okay.
So it's a little low, but again, that can be fixed with more padding.
And then I mean, she's kind of short backed.
So
Do you think this is...
So the tree only goes to about there.
Okay.
So it's not the same as an English saddle where the tree is all the way there. She's not that short backed. She's
That's a
more.
good size man. Yeah.
She does? Okay.
She's just, the problem with her is her heart girth is really forward. So to have it in the, I think it's about the right place. You can maybe move it a little forward, but I just think you need to.
I've been right near him too. You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
And so as long as her hip's not hitting the tree is my consideration. And
Okay.
because the tree's all the way forward here, you can feel it. These are softer. That's just a skirt. So
Okay.
the pad or the skirt isn't where the tree is. The tree is further towards the front. It's not like an English saddle where the tree is the whole saddle.
Okay.
So that's my consideration.
Okay.
But I like the, I mean, I don't mind the way it fits. I've had one of these saddles. She doesn't like, you're gonna have to do some work just in general with the Western saddle. She has some baggage, I can see.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of shies when we do the English saddle too.
Okay, so it's the same baggage then.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good horse. Ooh.
Ooh. Make good choices.
She says no.
Do you want me to hold her? You're determined.
Put the jockey stirrups on. That's a big benefit to a rough out.
Uh-huh.
And for this bridle, you're gonna want to put on a chin strap.
Yeah, it's wiggling.
It's wiggling.
No, good you're getting her moving though. Her steering isn't.
That's not bad.
Okay.
I really, something I do like about this saddle, and the pylons too, is you can move your leg everywhere.
Okay.
And for training and that sort of thing, which is like, I don't train, I'm not going to be a trainer. Let me hold that other side. And then do exactly what I was doing. So hold her both reins and get a little tighter. And then just keep her moving. And bring her that way, keep her neck turned. Because as long as bring her neck turned, good. If she's going straight, she can throw a buck and kick, but it's so much harder for horses to run away when their bodies are turned.
That's got 16-inch seat.
Yeah, I was thinking the 17.
What did you do? The saddle?
The saddle, the size, that one's gonna be tight on you. I think the 17's gonna be the right fit for you. It's just the...
Okay, she's got room in the front, you know.
I mean, my sister has the smallest little butt in the world.
Yeah, it's hard because it's not gonna be exactly right. Bring her neck in a turn.
That's 17.
Sorry?
That's 17. I love that.
Yeah. Bring her neck, get her neck turned. She never gets to have a straight neck right now. So right now she has a straight neck, so bring her in a tighter circle. There you go. Don't release when she stops because she's just trying to get out of it. Good. Yeah, it's hard because she's looking for a saddle for her and her sister. And her sister is like a little smaller than me. And then I think the 17 would be perfect for you. And then this would, I mean, I ride in a 16. But this is 16 and a half or 16?
16.
Okay. I have my partner has, I think, a John Pylon and I have a Tim. But they're...
This is the John.
They're hard saddles to beat.
Ooh.
This is not really. Maybe. Oh.
And stand good. Yes. Tell me how much heavier it is than the other one.
Maybe 5 or 10 pounds heavier. So this one's just a little bit narrower. This is the pad you would want with this one. And that's common. They make saddles for cutters, so usually. Is this a reining?
I'm sorry, what?
Is this a reining? No, this is the
It's a cutter.
cutting.
It's a
This is the
cutter.
cutter. I really like the cutters because they will keep you in the saddle. You can see this is so much deeper.
Yeah.
That's because in cutting, they're turning fast.
Now the horses get real low and quick, right?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He came out of this one once because the horse was cutting, and he went left, or the horse went left, and Jerry went right. I think personally, I like the fit for her a little better
In this one?
in this one. I'll show you why, and part of it is just it's a little narrower, so that needs a thinner pad. Again, the other one you can fix up and basically do that.
Okay.
But the other one is like, this is for your horse that you're gonna go show a cutting class in, so they're made to fit. And I think for a lot of the colt breaking saddles, they know it's gonna be on a million different horses, but feel right here. Feel how
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
not nearly as tight as the
Yeah.
other one.
you want it to, you don't want it to be pulling, but you just don't want it to come back.
They can get a foot in it.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm the clueless one.
Kitten horses.
Showing my reiner saddle because you can get. Yeah, no, most of them aren't, but the ones that end up for sale, it's kind of like you don't see many of these saddles for sale because they're nice saddles.
Yeah, people want to keep them.
Yeah, I don't like them. People want to keep them. Ooh, I tightened those stirrups way too much. I have jockey stirrups.
I was about to say, you look like you're writing English.
Yeah. But I like the pylons for the same reason. You can move your leg everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And this just sets you deeper. This is going to be more comfortable if you go on a trail ride.
Okay.
It doesn't have the rough out. The rough out will keep you in. But a well-fitted saddle will also keep you in.
Okay.
And I'd rather the saddle fit you versus your sister. Because your sister will land a little softer.
Yeah. How's it feel on her?
It feels good.
Yeah.
She feels pretty decent in it. Good horse. RS, they're great saddles. They're great colt saddles. You're gonna have to replace it in a couple years. Not because it's a bad saddle. They also last a long time. They're just made to be colt breaking saddles.
Okay.
I've said I had one. I would get another one again. But this will be the last saddle you need.
Okay.
I am biased, but they're just so well built, and a good saddle is like good boots. You can always take them to a shop and get them fixed. This, you can get the fleece restocked. You can even get the horn replaced. The guy still replaces the horns. They still do all of that. It's not a show saddle. You can still show in it. I mean, you're not going to go do breed shows. You're
No.
going to do open shows. You can still show in it all day long. Nobody is ever going to look twice at you in an open show in this saddle. Sense on the saddles.
Okay.
This one, like, I have ridden. I don't feel like I'm swimming in it. I mean, for me, if I was looking and purchasing for me, I'd probably get a 16.5.
Okay.
But this is for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this is going to be... Because that's like, do you want to spend less money now and have to spend more money later? And that's the question, right? It's always the question. Ooh. Yeah. You can even slide your hips forward and sit deeper. Yeah. Bring her head in a circle. Sorry?
So that changed the feel of it.
Yeah. Get her head going in a circle. You can tighten up in your reins. Yeah. And it's there, you can give her back some. If she lets go, you can give her back, but she has to keep her moving. Good. And go ahead and bring her in a tighter circle and then switch directions. It's just an easy, no pulling, no fiddling, diddling, just gentle. Yeah, exactly right. This one, you're gonna be able to sit back further in it. This one's a much better seat for you. Can you feel that?
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm trying to feel.
Well, it's just not like crunching you into the saddle. Bring her head in a tighter circle to the left or right. Yep, that's exactly. You knew what I was talking about. Like the other one looked almost small enough that it's gonna push you out of the saddle, versus this one just looks like it fits you. And bring her around again and turn her the other direction. And it's just a smooth little transition, a little like yin and yang. Good. What do you think? And I like that this one has the back cinch. Does it come with it? Yeah. The back cinches are really useful for if you're doing anything high speed, it'll keep your cinch down. It doesn't have...
Video stops there because I bet you Carly had to yell something at me. I like watching this back, I realized I am such a bad student. Like, given I was so anxious that day and I was like not feeling confident to ride Ari at all. And oh, bless Carly's socks. Get her, turn her neck, get her on a circle, and I'm just doing my damn thing on the rail. Like, oh God, I am not a very good student. The 17-inch pylon was like really nice and almost got it, but decided not to because it turned out the trailer was gonna be more expensive to fix. You know, well, I'll cover it in a different video, and we're gonna have a trailer fix-up video where we're in the process of, and when I say in the process, I mean like I bought paint, I haven't started shit. Yeah, we're gonna have a whole series on like sprucing up the trailer and painting it and stuff, so get ready for that eventually. Oh my God, it'll probably be out in December if I film it tomorrow. Where was I? Get back to the point, Aly. Yeah, so didn't end up getting the saddles. Huge thank you to Carly. Huge thank you to the seller of the saddle. I was so introverted that day that I'm so glad I had Carly to like talk with him, because he could talk for days. I know my friend Carly can talk for days, and they were perfect. They were doing their thing. And I was like, oh my God, I'm scared. And just like videoing, hiding behind the camera. Yeah, Ari's definitely gotten better in her riding. Again, that was a couple months ago. Haven't had too many sits on her. I think I've sat on her once since that video. Just because we're still mainly focusing on groundwork, and I lost a lot of my confidence and had a huge agoraphobia relapse. But yeah, so I'm trying as hard as I can. I know my dad's proud of me, and that's the only person I'm trying to impress. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching and just continuing to support the channel, and I hope you have a really nice day. See you next time.